All right, Shalom. All praises goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor goes into the apostle, elders, of great millstone that have taught us this truth. And much love and peace and blessings goes to all you hopeful elect brothers that are teaching the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So this will be a lesson regarding some information I just recently Googled, and and it pretty much goes into the concept of Esau. Is proof, there's legitimate proof that Esau, he has technology to create and edit viruses, and a virus is pretty much, as it stands, organism, and it's technically not alive. It's an organism which is used to make certain things sick, right? And now I learned about viruses while I was in biology in high school and shit, and they tell you they're not. Basically, they're a synthesis of proteins with RNA, and pretty much these proteins in a sequence together is called a virus. And they sometimes behave like living organisms because they can move throughout your body. They can feed on sugar. They gain mass and sugar, but they're not alive. With that whole, it always make me wonder, like, are viruses in the first place? Are they just a hoax? Is the virus itself something that's man-made? You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures talk about pestilences and so forth. So basically, the way I think about it, you can think about it like this. Option A, you got Esau, he just created viruses to begin with, just to make motherfuckers sick. Or option B, viruses is something naturally occurring that the Most High used to create pestilences and so forth. And then you got Esau's wicked ass that would take something from nature and make it stronger and more deadlier. And that's what this Wikipedia page pretty much explains that Esau has the technology to modify viruses and pretty much control them to his bidding. So he can make it to where, a virus can get X amount of people, hella people sick, but yet not that many people die. He can edit them to where a lot of people die. He can edit them to where they last longer upon surfaces. You can edit them to where they last longer in the atmosphere and so forth. So this is the page on Wikipedia. Says a genetically modified virus is a virus that has been altered or genetically or generated. You see? So Esau, he knows how to generate viruses. It says using biotechnology methods and remains capable of infection. Genetic modification involves the direct insertion, deletion, artificial synthesis, or change of nucleotide bases in viral genomes. Genetically modified viruses are mostly generated by the insertion of foreign genes into viral genomes for the purposes of biomedical, agricultural, biocontrol, or technological objectives. The term genetically modified virus and genetically engineered virus are used synonymously. So look, Esau has that technology to edit viruses and all this shit, man. So is it such a question that this COVID-19 was made in the lab, that it was a modified virus that Esau is pretty much using to fulfill his prior objectives? Is that such a far-fetched conspiracy theory? It's really not. Because really, I believe this is what Esau did in the first place. He made this shit in a laboratory to get people sick and then bring his vaccine and shut everything down and then bring the RFID microchip to sum it all up, because that's what this devil's about. So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So this is basically that information, that left-hand knowledge being increased as the scripture had prophesied. Because in the ancient world, during the times of Daniel, you didn't have things like airplanes and fighter jets, or even thermonuclear missiles, machine guns and shit like that. This is how knowledge was increased, because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai put that inspiration in certain people to be able to come up with this technology. Of course, they manipulate the environment and different resources and metals and organic material and all this shit to come up with new creations. And one of the things, as we're talking about, one of these things is genetically modified viruses, which I believe is COVID-19 shit, SARS and all this shit. That's all GMO viruses. So it says, this is the book of Psalm 37:7. It says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. And who's this? Esau. So we're not supposed to fret ourselves because this devil, we see him, coming with these lockdowns, and he has the vaccine on the way. And it seems like he's getting his pick at what he wants to do. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai will destroy these devils. It says, because the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. So one of these wicked devices is these viruses Esau is coming up with in laboratories. Because it's real insidious, man. If you could really contemplate on what they are using this technology for, this biotechnology, is really insidious. And it's really nothing but, see, Esau, all these different things Esau comes up with are tools of oppression. That's how you can understand it. Verse 8 says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. You see? So these evildoers are going to be cut off. These dudes sitting up here in fucking laboratories coming up with viruses to kill people, they're going to be destroyed. So I'm going to give one last precept. This is in the book of Revelation. It says, Revelation chapter 6, verse 8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. So basically this is going into Esau, Edom, and his technology. He kills people with his technology, with the sword, which means his armies and all their technologies and all these different things Esau is using to kill people. Part of this death which is spoken of is Esau, man. And he was sanctioned from on high by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to bring death upon the earth as it's happening now. Because this is all a part of the Lord's judgment. Esau is the Lord's anointed cherub, so to speak, to be able to put this judgment on so many people, because it's somewhat of a double entendre, if you will, because Most High is angry at most individuals of the world, especially the wicked, right? And murder, right, is a crime, isn't it? So if you put it all into place, the Most High is going to use Esau to kill most people because he's angry at most people. But then he's going to turn around and judge Esau severe of all for all the murder he's going to do. You see what I'm saying? So this is how the Most High is exercising full control and full authority into who he wants to judge according to his judgment. Because Esau wouldn't have it as bad if he wasn't as such a devil as he is. So this is why he's going to get such a severe punishment in the kingdom, because of all the shit that he is able to do. So with that, all praise goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and Shalom.